here we go. Virtus.pro up against FlipSid. Obviously, we received some sad news with regards to Virtus.pro not long ago. Obviously, they can't attend IEM due to some health issues with snacks, but hopefully they can still recoup their form for this game. Odds-wise, Virtus.pro quite strongly in favour. Let me know in the chat who you guys think will emerge victorious. My money's still on Virtus.pro, particularly with them starting things off on Mirage. You all know how strong they are on Mirage, even though Virtus are, with them being obviously a team from the CIS region, teams tend to be quite strong on this map. But in general, I do feel like the quality that Virtus.pro have, despite their current form, should hopefully just about be enough to take them across the finish line. Whether it's going to be 2 or 3 maps, I think we're going to have to wait and see. With regards to the brightness, it's something we will look into, and hopefully it can be fixed as soon as possible. A pitch black screen. There we go, looks more like it. Right, let's fiddle around with this brightness a little bit. Try and find something that looks a little bit more appropriate. No, it's too dark, correct? Okay. Jesus Christ. Right, hopefully that's better. Obviously the main reason for it is because basically our new game PC is brand new, and it's got a brand new capture card in it. So the default settings a little bit on the bright side, to say the least, but hopefully it's slightly better now. And word from the admin today that we are just about on the verge of going live. Hopefully that'll be soon, and we can kick off what I think here in the GOCL quarterfinals. This is the final quarterfinal. Hopefully it'll help us determine who's going to be our 4th and final member in the GOCL semi-finals. But anyways, here we go. We're just about to go live. Virtus.pro versus FlipSid. Virtus.pro winning the 9th round, starting on that more favoured counter-terrorist side. And once again, guys, production are going to take a look into any color or gamma issues that we have. But in general, Virtus.pro going aggressive straight down A ramp. They've gotten so much information by this. They'll know now that FlipSid aren't going to be mounting any attacks towards A. But regardless, spray and pay. Shara manages to find the headshot onto Neo. But Snacks is slowly creeping behind the T's, but he's got to put his foot on the gas pedal, because if he's not careful, FlipSid are going to be entering the B bomb site. Pasha with 1, Pasha with 2, can't make it 3. World Edit somehow finds a frag as Pasha looks to decimate him, which he will do. And Pasha introduces himself into Mirage with a 4K. Not too shabby for the pistol round, and credit where it's due to Mr. Biceps. 1-0 Virtus.pro. So here we go. Virtus.pro, important for them to win this pistol round. Obviously, if they'd lost this pistol round, chances are FlipSid would have gone on to win the next 2 rounds, would have potentially given FlipSid a 3-0 lead. And when you consider on the terrorist side of Mirage, you're only really looking for 5 or 6 or so rounds. If they manage to grab them 3 initially easy rounds, makes life a lot more difficult for the CTs. But don't rule out FlipSid just yet, particularly after the most recent hitbox update. We've seen what the Deagle is capable of doing now in CSGO. It's like the Deagle of old, like the Deagle of Saucer 1.6. But in general, FlipSid, all together as one unit, slowly making their way down mid. Seeing if they can find an opening kill of some sort. Shara will peek short on that flash being lobbed out towards mid. Will give away Bayali's position. The question is, does Bayali have enough firepower under his belt in his arsenal to deal with the incoming FlipSid players. Slow and steady is what wins the race. Bayali finds the headshot, gets his second kill as well, and gets the bomb. Neo's going to go aggressive at mid as he finds a kill and a second. And right now, the submachine guns are tearing FlipSid apart. And now FlipSid, after going for the pistol armor by that last round, will surely now have to almost full eco things up. We might see the odd P250 here and there, the odd smoke grenade or flashbang purchased. In general, the main aim for FlipSid now is just to focus on trying to plant the bomb. And again, guys, we are aware that there are some color issues. It's not on my end, it's on production's end. They're taking a look at things as soon as possible. But Snacks goes aggressive towards mid, peeks underground and spots Bondic and drops the bomb. So now FlipSid need to try and retrieve it. But easy peasy lemon squeezy for Virtus.pro. And now all they have to deal with is the ex-Navi man in Markelov, which they do. Snacks burns him alive. So now this is FlipSid's time to shine. Big bad weapons finally starting to come out. An AWP in the hands of World Edit. We know what he's capable of doing, and I think he's just going to try and flash his opponent in window room with that flash, but opts not to take the peek, just holds off any potential quick push coming out from Virtus.pro. Taz just underneath Apps. He's not going to be able to spot Blade. In fact, it's going to be Blade to spot him and take off his face, but Snacks is quick to retaliate. Solid stuff from Snacks, but 4 versus 4, it still favors FlipSid. Markelov deals the damage onto Snacks as Bondic makes his way up onto A, and here we go. Smoke on steps, smoke towards jungle. The CT rotation points have been cut off. And if they can just lock down CT spawn here and prevent Pasha from stopping the bomb going down, then it might end up being a very healthy round for FlipSid. But the second I say that, Pasha pops out. No one was watching the planter. But in a 1 versus 2, the question is now, can Neo clutch? Making his way out of jungle and with Markelov very low on HP. It makes you wonder whether Neo can do this. Flash going out as he goes in search of these final 2 FlipSid players. Neo finds the headshot onto Markelov, and he has one more FlipSid man to murder. That man is World Edit. Who's going to murder who? And Neo, the 1.6 legend, will clutch 1 versus 3. Easy for the man, for the Virtus.pro captain. And there we go, 4-0 to Virtus.pro, and added insult to injury as well. Picks up an AWP, and FlipSid, well, they planted the bomb. They planted the bomb, so they still can mount a decent buy this round. They're not on their final thread just yet. But credit where it's due to Lord Neo. Fantastic play. We'll have to wait and see now whether FlipSid can pick themselves up from this. They'll know, they're a very experienced side, they'll know that with it only being 4-0, or only 4 rounds having been played, and there's plenty of Counter-Strike to be played. They successfully made their way onto the A-bomb site in the last round, so it's a case of whether they can unlock the defense again, and Snacks just sneaking through that smoke all by himself. Unfortunately, not end up surviving it, and now it's a 3 versus 2, and the FlipSid players know that the final 2 CTs are going to be coming, in fact, from CT spawn. Bondic goes for the safe plant behind the boxes, and now we can see him repositioning towards the connector, towards the jungle area, ensuring that wherever he's positioned, he can at least spot the bomb. Pasha gets a kill, but 1 kill is not going to be enough. That Virtus.pro defense, it cracked open in the last round over towards the A-bomb site. Somehow, Neo's antics managed to salvage that round, but now Virtus.pro have to pay the price. They didn't tweak things, no dynamic setup from them. They finally lost a round, and because they won so many rounds in a row, lose 1 round, and they find themselves broke, and that's exactly what we can see. 2 P250s, a 5.7, a Deagle, and a shotgun in the hands of Mr. Biceps. How strong this 5.7 can be up close and personal. Unfortunately, though, Taz not able to deal with it. And really, the best that Virtus.pro should realistically be hoping for here is to drop 2 or 3 of these FlipSid players. And if they can pick up their AKs, then who knows whether they can salvage the round. But being 2 men down already, it's unfortunately not looking Very positive. Bondik rips off the face of Neo. Blade will spray down Bayali. And now it's just a case of whether they can find Pasha, who's in the whorehouse at the moment with this shotgun. He's going to play it patient, wait until he hears some FlipSid soldiers marching towards him. And maybe even, trade out that shotgun for an AK if he manages to get a kill. Pasha, just turned around at the wrong time. And there we go. Bomb will finally blow up. FlipSid get their second round on the board. And now the momentum is completely in their favor. Virtus.pro, M4's coming out. Pasha, money very, very tight for him, so he has to settle with the Swag 7. But Snacks, though, he's AWPing for Virtus.pro, so I want to see where he's going to opt to take this AWP. He's actually playing roughly from the site area. All eyes on ramp with that AWP. Interesting to see that he's opted to go for the AWP rather than Pasha. But regardless, we can see why Pasha is going ham with that Mag 7. Gets a kill before finally gets blown away by Bondik's nade. But Bayali and Neo quick to retaliate. Bayali with his second. And this FlipSid attack is no more. Shara in a 1 versus 4. It's only going to be a matter of time now until he too hits the deck. He's still got to retrieve this drop bomb as well. He's got Virtus.pro soldiers all around him. And with 50 seconds on the clock, this round might be over very, very soon. But Shara gets one, just about runs out of ammo. He might be able to get a second, which he does onto Neo. Virtus.pro peeking one by one unnecessarily. And if you can drop Bayali, who's very low on HP as well, the clutch might be on. But Snacks comes in and shows his teammates how it should be done. Virtus.pro there for me. They were already low on cash. They did not have to peak like that and lose the weapons that they did. And now, it seems quite cliche, but they do have to pay the price. We can see Taz having to unfortunately settle with the P90, and even though we've still got Bayali and Pasha on M4s, the truth is Pasha has little to no utility. Bayali has only a flash grenade, really, but fortunately for him, his aim is that good that he could just stroll up mid, land an easy headshot, and he might be able to get a second one as well, unless Markelov can retaliate, which he can. So 4 versus 4, anyone's round still. Snacks peeking down A ramp as the bomb slowly makes its way towards mid. And Snacks could genuinely have something to eat here at mid if he realizes where Blade and Co are. Snacks once again goes big with that AWP as he finds the frag onto one of the FlipSid men. All eyes on mid. Little does he realize, though, that 2 players will be coming from the far left side of mid. FlipSid taking things slow. In a 3 versus 3 with 35 seconds on the clock, they have to make a decision, decide where they're going to head. They've sent World Edit towards mid. Markelov and Bondik slowly walking towards B, so it seems like it could be some sort of contact strategy. The second that they're spotted going towards that B bomb site, that's when they'll get their Nikes on. That's when they'll initiate their running shoes, and that frag from World Edit could be big. If he can get the second, which he can onto Pasha, he will open up the B bomb site. 3 versus 1 now. Bomb planted on B, and Taz with a huge job on his hands. And yep, he's not even going to go for it. Don't blame him. He's got this AWP. He needs to try and prioritize saving it. And I think Virtus.pro will be very, very disappointed with how that round went, especially considering it was a 3 versus 3. But anyways, here we go. Virtus.pro losing 2 in a row. A broke. Snacks has been handed over the AWP from Taz. And he's got in a kill. So let's see whether he can find a second one. He's a glass cannon AWPer He's really playing with fire going this aggressive, but if he can find that kill onto Markelov underground and give his team a 2-man lead, then who knows how things might unfold. Neo tumbles down to his death, but Shara's position has been spotted. He gets pushed by Bayali, who makes a little bit too much noise, but Snacks is ready and waiting to get that kill. 3 versus 3 now. Markelov leading the charge through B-Apps, but little do Virtus.pro actually realise that the bomb is towards A. Markelov finds a headshot onto Pasha and will call to the rest of his teammates now that that B-bomb site is empty. Blade, we can see him in T-spawn rotating over to join Markelov, but Snacks has repositioned into the whorehouse. From this area, he can watch the B apartments. He knows that Markelov, even if he's on the site, is not going to have the bomb. Taz will have given the call that Bondik doesn't have the bomb either, and now Blade, if he's not careful, could walk right into the crosshair of Snacks, who unfortunately now is actually looking towards mid. So Snacks won't be able to get that kill. With a glass cannon AWPer, he got 2 kills that round, but unfortunately 2 just wasn't enough there in the end. And again, we're really expecting Virtus.pro to do much there. Probably not. And if it wasn't for Taz salvaging that up from that previous 1 versus 3 situation, then they would have almost been on a full eco. And they pretty much have to do that again. They can find maybe 2 or 3 kills here, force 2 or 3 rebuys out of FlipSid. Might not end up being too bad of a round. Bondik is going to catch Snacks as he pushes down a ramp. So now it's a 2-man advantage to FlipSid. And they don't have to rush things here. You know, they're the ones with the Kalashnikovs. They're the ones with the AK-47s. Up against the pistols. The pistols are at their best when they're up close and personal. So plenty of time for the FlipSid boys to work with. Take things slow. Make sure they don't run into a stack of some sort. And ensure that they comfortably win the round. We can see him slowly heading towards A. Smokes finally starting to get lobbed out. Checking every single corner. The CZ75 and 5.7. Heck, even the P250, you know, depending on your position. So deadly if you get caught out like that, even if you're wearing a helmet and have an AK-47. But in general, it's been relatively simple for FlipSid to take control of this A-bomb site. Blade will send Neo back to CT spawn. And now Bayali and Pasha with a 2 versus 5 on their hands. And they might as well not even show themselves. Split up, try and get some exit frags as these FlipSid players push out of the bomb sites to save their weapons. Bayali, unfortunately, will get killed. And Pasha, well, he's at mid waiting for one of these FlipSid guys to make his way towards jungle and into the window room. But no one's making his way in. So he's going to take the CZ75 with him into the next round. Unfortunately, not able to get an exit. And Virtus.pro, despite starting things off quite positively, winning 4 rounds in a row, they're starting to crumble. And FlipSid, like I said earlier on the T side of Mirage, you're aiming for around 5 to 6 maps. They've got 5 already. So they're in a very, very comfortable controlling position. Virtus.pro, you can see how aggressive they're going at the start of these rounds. They're really taking the game to their opponents. They want to take these firefights on, but sometimes, you know, that kind of approach can lead to your downfall. It can be a little bit too risky as you feed your opponent frags, especially when they've got the AK-47. Taz manages to pop flash straight through mid, but Blade is there to retaliate. 3 versus 1 now. Snacks to try and clutch. And he's over on 8. Bomb's going down on B, and I think Shara may very well have spotted him, and he's chopped his head off. And there we go. FlipSid, for the first time so far in this game, taking the lead. Virtus.pro, on the other hand, well, pistols again. And unfortunately, Max Counter-Strike for you, particularly on that more expensive CT side. You can't win rounds consecutively. You can't win rounds in the first place, which is Virtus.pro's problem at the moment. You know, when you find yourself on a gun round, you need to capitalize. And Virtus.pro just haven't been able to do that ever since winning the pistol. And that's the thing. We think about the amount of gun rounds Virtus.pro have won. They've only won one. The rest have basically been a result of winning the pistol and capitalizing on it. Simple as catching their opponents out when they pretty much had little to no firepower. But here we go. An easy plant on A. And Pasha once again with his beloved Crimson Web CZ75. See if he can get a kill from somewhere. Again, really, his main aim is just to get one frag. If he can get one frag, it doesn't just mean that, you know, he gets a frag, but potentially he picks up an AK-47 off one of the FlipSid players. He forces one of the FlipSid players into having to rebuy a new weapon come the next round, and forcing FlipSid to spend money like that, it all adds up. Once again, guys, it seems you're unhappy with the colors. Production are working on it. Okay, I'm not production. I'm a caster. They're working on it. Hopefully it will be solved soon, and I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about it, but our magical production people, they're very talented, and I'm sure they will be able to do something. Bayali definitely does something there in a very important round as he looks to burn yet another FlipSid player just underneath window. Markov casualty number 1. Snacks hungry for more, but World Edit ready and waiting with the AWP. He might be able to make it 2, but if he's not careful, misses that initial shot, the M4A4 may very well overpower him, the M4A4 of Taz. Neo and Taz both holding the A bomb site, Bayali holding mid, and big man Pasha at the back of B all by himself. Taz will call now that he has seen a Molotov make its way in towards the A bomb site from A ramp, whilst Bayali catches out Shara in the whorehouse. And now as smokes are lobbed over, this is Neo's time to shine, and shine he does. Neo with 1 kill, but finds himself trapped. World Edit and Bondik now with it all to do, looking for kills. Bondik finds 1 and 2. Oh, 3 from Bondik. Phenomenal play from the FlipSid man. Like a hot knife through butter, tearing Virtus.pro apart. But Pasha, 5 seconds on the clock, may have won the round for Virtus.pro. I don't think Bondik can plant in time. And despite Bondik's amazing play, Pasha wins the round. Oh my god, with that AWP kill. And Virtus.pro, out of nowhere, managed to win a round, despite beastly Bondik's antics over on A. Unbelievable stuff. Oh god. Time was definitely on the side of Mr. Biceps. Anyways, Snacks has managed to creep his way out of that, and he'll bid farewell to Bondik. I think Bondik is going to be quite disappointed with going down like that. But in general, even if FlipSid lose the next 2 rounds, I don't think they'll mind too much. 7 rounds normally is quite rare, to say the least, on the terrorist side of Mirage. So for them to go into the more favored CT side with 7 rounds, I don't think they'll mind, and especially if they can win the pistol and go on to win the next 2 rounds, they'll put themselves in the lead, and they'll be really pleased with that. But because FlipSid have lost 2 in a row, that money is starting to crumble. Last round of the half won't make too much of a difference, however. World Edit with the AWP. You can see how aggressive Virtus.pro continuously play. Now, sometimes they go aggressive underground. Sometimes 1 or 2 players push up mid, but World Edit was ready and waiting for the boost of Pasha on top of that van towards B. Shara is ready and waiting at mid as he catches out Snacks, so that initial kill doubled for FlipSid, and they could even go into the second half with the lead here. One of the FlipSid players has made his way into the A-bomb site. Taz had absolutely no idea. Taz was watching apps. No Virtus.pro men watching A ramp, and by the time Taz realized he was going down the ladder, the FlipSid player had spotted him, and poor Taz, he couldn't really recalibrate from that position he was in. And now, complacent play from Virtus.pro leaves Neo and Bayali with a big job on their gloves. Neo manages to find the 5-7 kill, and Virtus.pro, they should definitely go for this. Last round of the half, nothing to lose. Neo deals the damage and finds the second kill, so now it's a case of whether Bayali can work his magic as well. He believes he can. Bomb planted right out in the open though. Perfect for Bondic as Neo runs straight into his crosshair, but Bayali's defusing, and the question is, can he get it? No, he cannot. Blade gets the kill in the end, and confirms that FlipSid will be going into the second half with the lead, 8-7 the score. And what a terrorist half from FlipSid, well deserved. And fingers crossed, it's a sign of things to come from them on the CT side. And a bit of dramatic music there. Just to, you know, get us in the mood. Just received a message from production that the colours have been changed, so let us know what you guys think. Give them feedback, they'll try and fix it. I can't fix it, they can. Give them feedback. And again, it seems that the main reason behind it is a new capture card that has been installed into our game PC. But in general, here we go. FlipSid 8, Virtus.pro 7. Let us know what you guys think in the chat. Do you guys think that, well, FlipSid winning 8 rounds, even if they lose their CT pistol, they're surely going to rack up enough rounds? Enough normal gun rounds to still win the game? Or do you think that Virtus.pro have what it takes to bring it back? I'm not going to say that Virtus.pro are down and out just yet, simply because they are Virtus.pro. But FlipSid, you know, showing us that they are quite an underestimated side, and even though they've not really flexed their pecs much recently, when you individually look at the experience in their lineup and the quality of players, without a doubt, you know, they're a team with a lot of potential, who without a doubt can definitely compete with an amazing in-game leader, very, very experienced in the form of Blade, back from his 1.6 days. But that to one side, Virtus.pro are doing the conga. Underground. Snacks leading the charge with that pistol of his, and it looks like he may very well smoke off short. Yep, and he's going to be boosting Virtus.pro players into jungle. Bayali tries to catch out one of the FlipSid players, and somehow World Edit nades his teammate. Shara comes out of B, gets a kill with that silenced USP, down onto 28 HP as more Virtus.pro players take the peck at him with their Glocks. And now they wait for more FlipSid players to show themselves. Bayali will get his second kill of the pistol round and will turn it into a hat-trick. Unfortunate for FlipSid, not quite sure what that team nade was about, but very important round for Virtus.pro there. Especially with them, you know, on the back of their CT side going into this half at a round disadvantage. This is a platform for them. They have the firepower to win this round. They win this round with FlipSid going in on the pistol armor buy. FlipSid will be forced into an almost full eco with the odd P250 here and there perhaps. So Virtus.pro with a chance to turn this 8-8 into 10-8 now. Taz taking a peek into the whorehouse, not finding much. And as we can see, it is a bit of a stack towards a B-bomb site from FlipSid, leaving only 2 men towards A. One of the Virtus.pro players has somehow managed to sneak through connector into jungle. World Edit Has he gone unnoticed in CT spawn? No, he has been spotted. The question is, what damage can he do? He has answered my question with a kill. Snacks now making his way down CT spawn as he, with that drill gun, tries to find a kill. Bayali gets a double with that submachine gun. And now Markelov and World Edit. Will they live to fight another day? Will they live to tell the story of the time where they somehow pulled off a 2 versus 3 clutch on Mirage in the GOCL quarterfinals? Unfortunately, answer is no. Taz gets a kill, and that will leave Markelov all by himself in a 3 versus 1. And he's running away to not just hold on to that Desert Eagle, but of course hold on to his armor as well. So, as expected, FlipSid full eco, 3 USPSs, the P2004 World Edit. And Markelov, of course, with the Deagle and the armor that he brung into this round from the last round. Can he make it 2 kills? Still hits by Ali, puts him down onto 64 HP. Blade is hiding in this smoke. Ideal with this silencer on his weapon. Taz making his way towards the B side of the map, it seems. But in general, Virtus.pro sticking together as a unit. Just in case one of them does go down, they can quickly retaliate and ensure that FlipSid pick up no of their weapons. But this is slow. FlipSid, they're sussing things out, and now Blade with a chance to get a kill. He does. Can he make it 2? No, he cannot. Taz gets a headshot onto Shara. Snacks will too get a headshot for himself, but this round is still anyone's to lose. Snacks gets his second as Virtus.pro plow their way onto the A bomb site. Bomb starts to get planted, and now World Edit and Bondik. Let's see what they can do. Snacks thinks they can't do much. Do they realize final FlipSid man is indeed in CT spawn? I realise that now. And Neo tried to knife him, but Snacks will say, thank you very much, I get a 4-man instead. So 10-8 to Virtus.pro, and finally, FlipSid in a position where they can pull out the big guns. Pretty much 4 M4s and an AWP in the hands of World Edit. Let's see whether he could find that right key that's required to unlock either of these 2 bomb sites. Virtus.pro, they've built up a bit of bank on this terrorist side. Let's see whether they can make it count. World Edit just about through the wall, deals the damage. I believe that was onto Neo, or perhaps a leg shot, not entirely sure. But he's still going to go in search of more kills. Misses the shot, and Markelov will make him pay the price. Advantage to FlipSid as things unravel here on Mirage. Markelov hears the footsteps of Snacks and will land the headshot, but Pasha will blow him away with that Kobe nade instead. And now 3 versus 1. Virtus.pro opened up the A-bomb site, and it's going to be the man on the A-bomb site in Bayali to finalize that round with a headshot onto Shara on short. 11-8 the score. Virtus.pro, despite going into this second half with a round disadvantage after playing their CT side, they're proving to us here that, you know, even though the meta dictates, some nice bunny hopping actually off the head of his teammates there from Snacks. He's going to push all the way through that smoke and get killed by Blade. But, you know, it goes to show that even though the meta dictates that this is a CT-sided map, when you consider how good, how solid Virtus.pro are on this map, how experienced they're on it as well, you can just... They're one of those teams who you can never say never for. Shara and Markelov now in the 2 versus 4. I think Pasha Snacks is... probably food in disguise after the start of that round. All we needed was the Foon music on top. The legendary theme music. But anyways, again guys, production are trying to fix these colors for you guys. I can't see what the colors look like because what I see is normal CSGO. The colors are on their end. So again, they're trying to sort them out. Just try to give them as many pointers in the right direction as possible, I guess. And we'll see what they can do. And hopefully things will be sorted ASAP. Yeah. Not good with that. Anyways, guys, in the meantime, go show some love to our sponsors. We've got G2A.com for all your CD key needs, eGamingBets.com. If you've basically run out of skins to bet, it's quite simple. Go and bet real money on eGamingBets.com. Go show them some love. And go show some love to Twitch, whom without Twitch, none of this would be possible. And Steel Series as well, who have a brand new spanking Rival 300 mouse. Go check that out. It's an amazing mouse, and the performance on it, I've got one myself, is extraordinary. And I know some of our other casters as well are great users of Steel Series mouse pads too. I believe Milosh is someone who pretty much swears by his QCK Heavy. So again, go show some love to Steel Series. And of course, last but not least, go show some love to Go Champions League as well, Global Offensive Champions League. You can go visit their website at GOCL.gg. You can follow them on Twitter and Facebook and VK as well, if you're from that part of the world. I believe VK is the Russian Facebook or something. But anyways, here we go. So that smoke is going to land on top of steps from Snacks. And now, Virtus.pro, despite lobbing those nades over towards A, they will now slow things down again and pull back. I think Snacks is anticipating one of the FlipSid players to push all the way up mid, and he will make Markelov pay the price as he rips off Markelov's head. And now Blade, he showed himself at Connector, realised that there was potential that he could bite off more than he could really chew. Taz will put that smoke grenade down onto in front of Jungle, but it's not enough to stop World Edit, who's in sublime form. He gets two. Bondic now fighting at Firebox. Bomb is dropped, and now it's Bayali in a 1 versus 2. He's not even decided to pick up the bomb. He's going straight for the firefight, try and isolate Blade while he can, and he gets the headshot. Fantastic play from Bayali, but still, he needs to figure out where the final man in Shara is going to be coming from. Picks up the bomb, falls back. Great play from Bayali. Knows that the CT was most likely rotating over towards A, and he knows that this is a fight he does not have to take straight off the trot. He knows he can utilize the time, and now Shara, he has to take a gamble here. Play between the two bomb sites, maybe dedicate more to one of the two, and I hope that his guess pays off. Bayali went all the way back round through T-Spawn, back through Apps, and now he's in a position to plant safely. So even if he does lose this round, he will get the extra money, but he doesn't care about the extra money. He's getting extra money because he's clutched the round. 1 versus 3 from Bayali. That is exactly what this man can do, and that's why he's such an important player for the Virtus.pro. 13-8, FlipSid crumble. And we can see the FAMAS's finally starting to come out. And that, my friends, is the round loss bonus starting just about to kick in for FlipSid. They've lost 6 rounds in a row now on this CT side. Not looking good. Bondic fighting on the A bomb site. Gets a headshot onto Taz. World Edit joins in on the action as well. Virtus.pro won't be too bothered at the moment. Winning so many rounds in a row, as we can see, their bank is very healthy. If they were to go on to lose this round, don't really mind. You can just buy up those big bad weapons again. Snacks. Oh! Snacks! Jumping headshot onto Shara. Marvelous shot from Snacks. How does he do it? Not quite sure how he managed that, to be fully honest with you. Pasha making his way up catwalk. And it does seem to be, like B, is going to be our destination for now. World Edit in a great position, hiding just behind that wall. He covers himself from short, but also it allows him to isolate anyone coming through apps, and he can face that area. And he could get a kill onto Neo from here. He's not going to fire, but he's seen Neo, and that's why we can see Bondic rotating in. But Bondic and Blade have got to be fast, otherwise that man in the form of World Edit might tumble down all by himself, but he gets the kill with that AK, and Blade will join in on the action to get another round for FlipSid. So that round loss bonus, finally, it kicked in, gave FlipSid the extra cash injection, and then FAMAS's allowed them to capitalize on the situation. Virtus.pro, as we discussed, they don't really mind at the moment, but they lose this round as well. And we could slowly start to see their finances begin to dwindle. So mid-control in the hands of Virtus.pro. Mid-control for them, especially their Mirage approach. So important for them. It allows them to boost players in towards window room, to push into jungle. It allows them to push people onto short, get the underground control to mount a push on towards B. But at the moment, 4 versus 4. Bayali rips off the face of Markelov. But the problem is the bomb has been dropped at the feet of World Edit. But he is going to face Pasha, and Mr. Biceps will get the kill. 4 versus 2 now. Shara and Bondic. 1 on B, 1 on A, and it makes you wonder where the next frag will be. That most certainly will be the final destination. Shara hits the deck. Taz wills 2. Rip off the face of Bondic. And Virtus.pro win the round. And FlipSid, they won the round prior to the last round. So when you don't win those 2 consecutive rounds, your economy resets on the CT side. You can forget that round loss bonus. FlipSid ain't getting any of it. And now they're only on pistols, which means they're giving up this round unless, you know, Lord Gaben can give them gifts. They're going to have to play for match point. Virtus.pro playing this by the book, keeping their distance, but despite that, I think them gifts from Gaben that I was talking about are going to come in. Santa has come early to town. Bondic will get his second with that USPS. Cannot make it 3, but Bayali will fall eventually. And how did FlipSid win that round? Unbelievable stuff. But Virtus.pro getting complacent, and that's something they cannot afford to do at the moment up against opposition of this quality. Not quite sure how the first man went down towards B. But Bondic dropping 3 players. Stampeding out of A-ramp with only a silenced USP. Come on, Virtus.pro. That's just not acceptable. But hey, credit where it's due to Bondic. Crisp aim from him. Now, Virtus.pro, without too much utility. As things currently stand, they only have 1 more smoke grenade on them, and that smoke grenade is in the hands of Pasha, so that could suggest that B could be their target for now. They've got to be careful though, because World Edit was ready and waiting in connector. He manages to drop Pasha, and that means the smoke has been lost as well, so Taz will pick it up. He'll change his position now, World Edit. He'll fall back, because Virtus.pro will go more aggressive towards mid. Take control of that area, but still, he's still tearing apart these Virtus.pro men. Second kill of the round for World Edit. He's looking for 3, and he'll get it. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. He knows that there's going to be 1 more person at mid. That man is Taz. And can he kill him? No, he can't. Bondic will finish off the job. And now they've got to try and find Snacks. Now, we've seen quite a few clutches in this game. And Snacks somehow made his way into window room and into CT spawn from jungle. So if he can maybe get the second kill, who knows what might happen. But Markelov ready and waiting with the crossfire. And now Virtus.pro, about time, they're forced down onto the eco. But, you know, one thing that people always went on about back prior to Virtus.pro, or when they won the initial Katowice Major, was how instrumental, you know, the new blood, the youngsters in Bayali and Snacks were for the side, how they were a breath of fresh air for the old Golden Five lineup, which of course had Cuban, who's currently their manager now, Jose Cubino, and Lord in the original lineup. And we can see it's both Bayali and Snacks top of the scoreboard at the moment. They've both played phenomenally. Even when the veterans can't deliver, they deliver with their experience at least, and it's the youngsters ripping off heads left, right, and center. As a team, they work really well, but so do FlipSid, as they've shown us. Perfect round from them almost, if they can prevent Taz getting any kills, and I think Markelov will confirm that. There we go, 14-12. Virtus.pro, they're in a chance to snatch off match point. They lost against a fully ecoed FlipSid. And now, them nightmares are coming back to haunt them. If Virtus.pro don't win this round, and don't get a bomb plant, I'm telling you now, guys, this map's going to go right to the wire. I think what Virtus.pro need to do is calm down a little bit, split and pick, gather the intel on how their opponents are setting up, and then dynamically adapt off that. Snacks getting ideas towards the A bomb site. Is he trying to... Is that a CCTV camera? I think that's... Is that a CCTV camera? I'm not entirely sure. I've never noticed that there before. I don't think Snacks likes the idea of CCTV giving away his position. But here we go. 45 seconds on the clock. Smoke goes down from the CTs. But despite that, Virtus.pro will start to flash in towards the A bomb site. Great Molotov down from FlipSid. Crucial stuff. Just slowing down the Virtus.pro take of the bomb site, giving FlipSid more time to rotate. And we can see how many players have got back around this A bomb site already. Bondik is going to kill Bayali, and World Edit will get the orb kill onto Snacks as well. That bomb is down and out on the ground. World Edit will get his second, and Pasha biceps his biceps. Well, they've deflated 14-13. FlipSid back in it, and it makes you go back to that round, that eco round that FlipSid won. It totally jumbled up the economy. And again, are Virtus.pro gonna live to regret that one round? That's Counter-Strike for you. Anyways, Taz, Pasha, and Snacks. Well, Snacks did have armor before getting killed by World Edit, but Pasha will fight on with his Rec 9. Shara will spray and pray Neo. Not quite sure why Virtus.pro opted to send the bomber straight to the window room, but whatever floats their boat, and it's going to leave now Taz in a 1 versus 2, and Markelov will dispose of him fairly easily. So Virtus.pro killing 3 out of 5 FlipSid players there. Not too bad, but because of the amount of consecutive rounds that FlipSid had won, 5 rounds, they're not really going to mind too much because they built up more than a sufficient bank, even though they were on that more expensive CT side. So here we go. That round loss bonus kicking in for Virtus.pro. We can just see the amount of grenades they've got. This is their chance now to use them in their favour and nick this round. Flashes going straight out towards the A bomb site as they slowly creep in. Snacks, gas foot on the pedal. Pasha rips off the face of Blade, but Bondik will fight to live another day before getting decimated by Bayali. World Edit will barbecue Taz to leave things at a 3 versus 3. Bomb has been planted. Bayali going aggressive into connector, sprays down one, trying to get a second. Pasha will drop Shara in CT spawn, and now 2 versus 1. Virtus.pro have no reason to face this final man in Markelov. Wait for him to come to you, Virtus.pro. Wait for him to start to defuse, and then you can nail him like Pasha just did. Nails Markelov in the face. Fortunately for FlipSid, they won so many rounds consecutively, they still got enough money to buy Virtus.pro, they'll be over the moon with winning that round. They're going to be the first team to get the match point that many might argue they should have gotten earlier on. But you make your own luck in this game. And despite that, Snacks only on the Tech 9. Making his way underground. Setup-wise from FlipSid, again, 2 players on B. Shara, rather than opting to play deep from the bomb site, like near the van or behind the bench, opting to play just off Markelov. They're sticking together as a unit here, make sure that they're not left exposed to anyone making their way through apartments. But Allo Snacked with the Wreck 9. Can he wreck Markelov as well? The answer is no. Bayali will get that second kill towards the B bomb site. The question is, can they kill World Edit? Yes, they can. He will get lead in his face. He tastes lead. He tastes a bullet, an AK-47 bullet. And now, Pasha and Bayali to try and clutch this round. Bayali, he spotted Blade. And again, Virtus.pro, they do not even have to face here. Bayali did not have to go for that. And now the bomb site is burning. Pasha gives his position by throwing that Molotov of his own. But he will get the kill nonetheless. 16-14. Close. Maybe a little bit too close, some might argue. What's important in the end is that at the end of the day, Virtus.pro just about managed it. 16-14 the score. But core blimey, that was definitely a close game. In the meantime, guys, we're going to go to a quick ad break. And please, if you're still not happy with the colours, write in the chat specifics for production to take a look at. And they'll try to sort them as soon as possible. Don't go anywhere. We've still got map number 2 coming right up.